Good morning, Steve here. So I think this morning that we're just going to start off stating some words out loud that I feel are really beneficial for all of us to just do on a daily basis. And so if you wish to do this, then you just state the words that I state out loud after I state them, and then just have an experience and then move on to the next statement. So the first one is, I connect with my deep self. I ground myself to the healing center of the earth. And it is best that you notice what you notice each time you make one of these statements. You notice if the energy shifts. You notice if your attention goes somewhere else. You just notice what happens when you state these words. The next one is, I open myself to the healing power of the One. I let go of anything that is not useful to me now. I disconnect from any matrix or thought form that is not in my highest good. And if you would like assistance in your life with the processes that you're going through, I work with a group of seventh dimensional beings that refer to themselves as the Hathors. They have assisted me. They've probably been watching over me most of my life, but they've been consciously assisting me since 2004, I'm going to say. And if you want to work with them at their level, the agreement they need with anyone they're working with in the earth plane is that the person state out loud that they choose to work with the Hathors. So if you are making that choice, that you want these seventh dimensional beings assisting you, then state out loud, I choose to work with the Hathors. So I had a plan. I like the saying, life is what happens to us while we're making other plans. I had a plan that I was going to do things this morning in a particular order, and now I'm realizing that that order is not the order that I'm going to be doing things, the order that was coming out of my thoughts. So it looks like that I will start by reading the um, lunar tones. Well, it's just so nice when I choose to connect with my deep self. I mean, all the other ones are good too, but choosing to connect with my deep self just takes me into another place that I like very much. It's a place of, I would describe it for myself as a place of peace and calm, which I like. Okay, so there are 13 tones, lunar tones, from the Maya people and from the Mayan calendar. And the Mayan people, from what I understand and remember, the Maya people really were interested in the movement of our sun around the central sun. They're interested in the movement of the moon and in the different phases of the moon. Their months were based on 28 days, which is the moon cycle from new moon to new moon. And they felt that the moon has 13 tones or energetic frequencies. So it cycles through those 13 tones and then starts again and cycles through the 13 tones. So tone 6 is rhythmic, the rhythmic tone, and the 3 words related to the rhythmic tone are organize, balance, and equality. And this is a quote. It's in quotation marks, so I think that indicates it's a quote from Hazrat Inayat Khan, spiritual teacher. And his quote is that music is behind life and rules life. From music springs all life. The whole creation exists in rhythm, and in a general phrase, it may be said that there is one common source of human dis-ease, and that is disorder in rhythm. All life on earth, including the rhythms of our body, are influenced by the rhythms of ever-changing combinations of celestial movements. Daytime, for example, offers high energy of the sun, unless you're in the Pacific Northwest. And sometimes here as well. Offers high energy of the sun for outward exertion and communication. Nighttime, conversely, welcomes the deepening of intuition, supporting expansive internal processes. By noticing the fluctuations of nature, we can receive the support of its cycles to enhance our endeavors. As we give attention to our personal rhythms, we can actualize deeper levels of organic balance, both physically and emotionally. Just to let you know, I'm really enjoying the energetic state that I found myself go into when I said those words out loud that we just said together. It totally changed my state, it changed my rhythm, it changed everything about me that I can tell. I'm just much more aware of my presence in a body. The next words related to tone 6, the rhythmic tone is, a sense of balance can be achieved by accepting that life is a process, an ongoing motion requiring dynamic organization and reorganization, a sacred juggling act. When we organize the elements of our life, we invite efficiency and functionality into our reality. Efficiency and functionality. My sun sign is Capricorn. I'm into functionality and efficiency. I'm not. I'm becoming more efficient over time. Organization assists us to streamline and coordinate, producing greater ease and equilibrium. May we respect the various aspects of maintenance as the foundation which supports the art of our life. Through the eyes of equality, all moments equally contribute to the sacred balance of our lives. We are reminded that this too shall pass, and this too shall return. May we see all beings in the light of equality, finding innovative ways to enact ever greater balance with the web of life. So that's the tone of today, and the kin of today. So if you want to find out who your kin are, you can go to 13moon.com, and up in the right hand side it'll say decode a birthday. And you click on that and it'll show you a thing that says month, day, and year, and you go in and you put the month, the day, and your year of your birth, and then click decode a date, and it will tell you which of the 20 kin you are, and also which of the 13 tones you are. So my kin, according to the decode a birth date, and other ways you can do it, that's the easiest. My kin are the red dragon, and it's 20, there are 20 kins, and the red dragon is kin number 1, and the yellow sun, which is what my wife is number 20. And so number 1 would make sense that it would have to do with birth. And so red is the east. It initiates. Where the sun rises is in the east. Its chakra is the throat, and it nurtures birth and being. So this is a quote, again it shows the quotation marks, of Tao Te Ching, and the words are, love the world as your own self. Then you can truly care for all things. I like that. Red dragon represents the beginning, the primal source, the mother of life, primordial waters, the birther, the initiator. Dragon is the overseer, shepherd of the vulnerable, and the provider. As individual beings, we are each a part which contains memory of the whole. As we sense all life to be of one source, we access empathy, patience, and kindness. By nurturing others, we are nurturing our oneness, invoking grace to nourish our shared life. The love we meet life with will also love us back. Likewise, let us be reminded that as we holistically care for our own well-being, we are inherently vitalizing the whole. Red Dragon provokes us to inquire, what precedes the captivating story entitled My Life? What underlies all that we do, all that we are, and all that is? Being. We access this state when we simply feel the life which animates us. Free of all agenda, free of all aim, free of the need to produce or achieve, with nothing to prove and nowhere to go, we are immersed into the fulfillment of pure existence, a realm of effortless essence. As ancient wisdom directs, established in being, perform action. Red Dragon assures the universe is conspiring on our behalf. Birth new beginnings, embrace new ways of seeing. Every moment is a new creation. When thinking stops, being takes over. And that was a quote by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. Okay, so that's the Mayan calendar reading. I think, I'll be watching this video later because I feel like this information that comes in through me doesn't necessarily originate with me. I mean, some of the, stories are memories of events in my life. But much of the information that comes in comes from my teachers who are on other levels of existence. Not many of them have been in physical bodies, but many of them have not. And it was through their encouragement that I created this, that my stepdaughter created this channel for me. I watched her do it, and I videotaped it, so I actually knew how to deal with it later. I could just watch the video where she explained everything to me. Like now I'm watching a video where another level of experience is explaining everything to me, because I'm talking to myself. And then later on, you, who are one of myself, one of the one, watch it, and then they get to talk to you, too. And it appears I'm talking to you, and it appears I'm talking to me. But really, I know that when my mind goes, wow, I'll have to think about that, I know that that didn't come from my mind, having thought about it. It comes from the one mind that helps us all to shift and change and morph and become more of who we came here to be. And so that's, I think, enough of that. And so I will say namaskar.